Hi guys, we're going to talk about some skincare today. This is really a good little formula that I use all the time because I get dry skin, and if you get dry skin you might want to use this at night because it does have kind of like I'm going to use rosemary oil, so it has a strong smell. If you don't use the rosemary oil, you could use it in the morning. Now sometimes women will ask me if if you could use makeup on it, and I don't see why not, but I've never gotten feedback from it from all the different people that they've asked me that and they bought it. So I think they're happy with it and they keep rebuying it. So I think it does work. Send me some feedback, guys, put a comment, or by the way, if you put a like or subscribe, that would be really awesome on this video. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to be using a couple different things. So I use like high quality oils. I don't just use the stuff at the store that you can buy like now or something when it comes to essential oils. Like this one's called Windrose Aromatics by Time Labs. They're like a partner. They're like partners. There's two companies, Time Labs and Windrose Aromatics. You can get that off the internet. Really cool stuff. I'm using a container here of John Steele, and that's John John Steele Steele. This is his container, so I'm just using the oil from here into here because it finished. And so what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be using the now Shea Butter. Okay, it's pretty good stuff. I haven't tried other ones, but this one's pretty pure. You could try the ones if you like it. Sometimes they have a smell. This one has a little bit of a smell, but when you start using it, you may not be so used to it. It has like a little bit of an odor, but it just dissipates, doesn't bother you or at all. So like the texture of it is kind of real, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of thick. And during the winter it gets even thicker. And, hang on one sec. So, that's about it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be washing my face with some Bonner soap. I just reuse this little container. I just put some Bonner soap in it. And Bonner soap is really concentrated and really kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Really kind of harsh and drying. So let's just go for it here. So, with face is being washed. Okay, so what's going to happen is if I just let my skin just like this, it'll be really dry in about 10-15 minutes. It has a kind of an abrasive effect, but this type of soap particularly, which is fine with me. I like getting the oils off. Another thing is if you're trying to you have really good skin and you've had skin problems, a couple of different things. A lot of times it's coming from the gut, but if you don't have skin problems in general, and you just want to maintain your nice quality skin, you have to know that you have an acid mantle on top of your skin, so you have an acidic base on your skin. And so what happens is when you wash it with alkaline soaps, okay, and I only know of one soap that's not alkaline on the market, that's an acidic base soap. It doesn't work that great, but this is a soap that's alkaline. Most soaps are alkaline, and they're going to have a counter effect on that acid mantle. You're going to basically be stripping it off. So oils, fatty acids, are perfect for the skin because they are acids. Okay, so let's do this. So now what happens is with shea butter, because it's so thick, you need to do something to. You can use other oils too, but I think rosemary is one of the safest oils because sometimes when you use like orange oil or something like that, if you don't know much about oils, those are photosynthesizing. So what I do is I got some and I put a couple drops on here, about 3. I'm gonna go with like about 4 drops, 5 drops, and the more drops you put on, the oil becomes very kind of, if you could kind of see it, it's kind of, it becomes like a solvent. It's gone. It just becomes like a thinner for it. So what I'll do is I'll put this on. And then just let it sit for a second. You're gonna smell it. It's gonna be very like kind of rosemary-ish, camphor-ish. That's why I recommend doing this at night. But it dissipates within I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. So your skin's gonna be very oily now. I don't know if you could see this, kind of very oily. Let's see if it is. Yeah, it's kind of oily. So what I'll do next is I'll just now, I'm not putting a lot of pressure, I'm just kind of like dabbing it off. And it looks good. And that's it. Simple, easy. Skin feels really great. It really penetrates in there. You can kind of feel it working on your skin. And if you're ever having like zits or anything like that, you can just put a little tea tree. It'll just knock that out of the way. If you're having massive skin problems, it's a whole different phenomenon going on. You got some stuff going on with the blood and the gut. But I hope that helps.